you push past that barrier, and now the true self, your real self, stands up and will start setting off goals. So my challenge is when it comes to setting goals this year, maybe do it in an uncomfortable state. Do something that's gonna get you uncomfortable, out of your comfort zone, and then that's when you start thinking about your goals for 2023. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm gonna be taking you through my first push day of 2023. So it feels good to be back into the gym, back into the swing of things. What I did this year is the last 2 weeks of the year, I kind of used that time as almost like a mental reset slash physique reset up until basically December 3rd. If you've been following the channel, I did a challenge, so I was pretty strict on my nutrition, my working out, all that stuff. After December 3rd, I was obviously still working out, still maintaining most of my nutrition plan. However, there was a little bit more cheat meals in there. Once it got to about Christmas Eve, that's when I really kind of just dialed it back on the nutrition. I was still waking up at 4 o'clock every morning working out. I like how I feel right now. I feel very energized and ready to basically get back into the swing of things and start focusing on my 2023 goals. So I definitely next year, I'm gonna use the last 2 weeks as almost like a mental reset. Also, I think it's a good way to give your body a break from following a strict nutrition plan, which your body it will adapt to any nutrition plan you're on. I took in more calories for the last 2 weeks of the year. Today is January 7th, so I've been on basically my nutrition plan for this entire week. The calories were still a little bit higher, but I was obviously tracking my macros, tracking my protein, all that stuff. Starting Monday, which I'm excited for, I'm actually gonna dial back, get back into carb cycling, drop the calories, and see if I lose some of the holiday fluff I put on, as I would say. And I'm already starting to focus on my 2023 goals. When it came to my 2023 goals, some of the things I'm focusing on, I haven't decided if I'm doing Spartan races this year. I love Spartan races, I love getting the medals and everything, but your boy's getting old. I was doing my morning stretches this morning and my lower back is tweaked, my shoulders are tweaked. I just have a lot of tweaks, as you could say, that I'm afraid if I did a Spartan race, I would mess up my shoulder because I already messed it up in the last one. And the last thing I want to do is do a Spartan race or do some type of competition where I could have an injury and then be out of working out for X amount of weeks. So I may look into maybe just an endurance thing, so it's not so much like upper body and I would avoid injury. They do have these things called DECA fits, which I'm looking into because I think that would be super fun. At the end of the day though, I do want to do some type of thing that pushes my body. So before the year, I was looking into I was going to get the Spartan trifecta again, so I already mapped out my Spartan trifecta for the obstacle courses, and then I also mapped out my Spartan they have a DECA fit trifecta, which I was going to get both of those this year. And obviously this is the beginning of the year, so I got a long year ahead of me that I could possibly get into them depending on how I feel. I haven't decided though yet. The first couple weeks, like I said, I kind of want to just focus on getting back into working out and obviously getting my physique a certain way. But I'd love to hear some of your guys' goals, what you guys are focusing on. Now, when it comes to goals though, what I realized is I asked my students this, I asked my wife this, and I asked a couple friends this. I want you to think about your 10 biggest accomplishments for 2022. Now, most people, when I asked this, it was very hard for them to think of 10 things that they accomplished over 2022. Most of them could only get like 3, maybe 5 things that they're accomplished. It took me a while too. I had to sit down and actually think about it. But I'm curious to hear what your top 10 things that you accomplished for 2022 are, because when I looked at mine, what I realized is there was really only like 3 or 4 that were actually extrinsic goals, meaning like me completing a trifecta, me completing a half marathon. But most of my biggest accomplishments were like relationship or intrinsic goals, like a certain way I felt, like having a better relationship with my daughter, having a better relationship with my wife. Like what I realized is none of them were like materialistic. It wasn't like I bought something and that was one of my biggest goals. Now it might be, like if you bought a house, that's a huge accomplishment. Or if you bought a car that you were trying to save up for, that's a huge accomplishment. But when I started thinking about my goals for this year, I realized all my happiness from accomplishing goals in 2022, none of them were materialistic. So when I started thinking about my goals for 2023, it was back to relationships, like having a stronger relationship with my wife, spend more time with my daughter, trying to have like a specific daddy-daughter date a week where me and her actually go somewhere for an hour, whether it's going to Barnes & Noble and reading books, whether it's going to get something to eat, whatever it may be, but spend that time with my daughter. And then certain goals with like students and work related. But I would challenge you, like think of goals for 2023 and don't just all do extrinsic goals. Try to look at intrinsic goals. Now, one of my goals that I'm definitely going to be keeping from that I had last year is I'm really enjoying, I never thought I would say this, but I enjoy the running part and the cardio that I did last year and started implementing to train for a half marathon and all that stuff. So I'm definitely going to keep that. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, I get a lot of my best thinking done while I'm doing my morning runs. That is when, which I said in one of my previous videos, that is like when I am in the best state of mind to actually start planning goals. So when it comes to planning goals, I've said this in my Instagram video, you have 3 states of mind that you can plan your goals in. One of them is the negative state. The negative state is like when you're in this constant doom loop and you're just like negative self-talk and you have really no confidence. You may not even set goals in that because you're in such a negative self-talk or a negative state of mind. The second state of mind is in your false state of mind. And I refer to it as the false or the fake state of mind, because you're feeling good. You're in a comfortable environment. So you set these goals that you think are what you really want, but you're in a positive state of mind. Okay. You're comfortable. You're inside. It's cozy. You just watched a motivational video. You might be feeling good. You might be feeling inspired. New year, whatever. New year, new me kind of thing. So you set these goals, but realistically, they're not what you are truly capable of. It's not until you get into the true state of mind, which is, or the real state of mind, whatever you want to call it. But the problem is the only way you get in this state of mind is if you're doing something that is pushing you out of your comfort zone, basically, and embracing the suck. And what I realized, I'll be on a run when I don't want to do it, right? I don't want to do the run, and then I go on the run, and about halfway through the run, a certain song comes on, or my endorphins start going, or all of a sudden I just get jacked out of my mind, and I'm feeling super good. And what I realized is, in that state of mind, that's when I start saying, I think I'm gonna run a full marathon this year. I'm gonna try Ironman this year. I'm gonna, try to do this. That's when you're in a state of mind that I call that your realistic, your true state of mind, because you're at a point where now you're thinking realistically. Now, if you're in the other 2 states of mind, any goal you set in that state, you would say, oh, that's unrealistic. That's not, I couldn't do that. That's not what I'm capable of. I've never done that. I'm never gonna do that. You'll definitely think that way if you're in the negative state. In the positive state, you'll say it in almost like a positive way, like, no, like I don't know if that's truly what I'm capable of. Even though you may be thinking that's what you want to do, you'll back off. And you could tell you're in the positive state when like someone says, oh, what's your goals for 2023? And your mind sends out this certain goal, and then another voice comes in and says, I don't know if that's like true. I don't know if you should do that. You never done that, Bryce. I don't know if you could do that. And that's the positive state. It's not until you're in that sucky situation out of your comfort zone where you say, your endorphins are at an all-time high, and I say that's who you truly are. It's almost like that Eminem song when he's like, will the real Slim Shady stand up? That's who your true self is, when you're in that state of mind, that suckiness, and you just push past it. And I say running because running sucks in general, and it's not usually until about 2 miles in, 3 miles in that you push past that barrier, and now the true self, your real self, stands up and will start saying off goals. So my challenge is when it comes to setting goals this year, maybe do it in an uncomfortable state. Do something that's gonna get you uncomfortable, out of your comfort zone, and then that's when you start thinking about your goals for 2023. So when it came to setting my goals for 2023, which I've heard this in many books before, I basically broke down every area of my life that I would like to improve. If you're gonna set goals, don't just set goals in one area of your life, meaning, obviously this is like a fitness channel, but I don't have just goals in my fitness related goals. And I did this with my students. I personally think you should have goals in every area of your life, meaning you should have financial goals, which whether that be you want to start saving a certain amount of money, you want to start investing a certain amount of money, you want to get a higher paying job so that you can make more money, whatever it is, you should have a financial goal. You should definitely have a relationship goal. And when a relationship, it could be if you're married, obviously with your spouse. If you have kids, it could be with your kids. If you're not married and you have no kids, it could be with people you work with. It could be try and have a meaningful relationship. It could be even a better relationship with your family. The third area that I think you should definitely have a goal, and this is my personal opinion, if you don't agree, that's totally fine, a spiritual goal. So like one of my goals for spiritual is to read the Bible and actually understand it, get more involved in it to the point where actually I could like say it and take bits of it and use it in everyday life. The fourth area, I think you should definitely have something personal. Like when it says personal, I mean like something that you could personally work on. For instance, if you struggle with anxiety, if you struggle with negative self-talk, if you struggle with procrastination, something that if you were to improve in this one area, it would drastically change your life. And then I would definitely have one goal in your career field. Now for me, since obviously I love teaching and that's what I do, I have a goal when it comes to in the actual classroom. And then I also have goals when it comes to actually my YouTube channel. So things that I'm always striving for. Now when it comes to your goals though, this is one thing that my students were struggling with. Don't just say you want to lose weight. That's very vague and it's not like an actual realistic thing. Put a number to it. For instance, say like I want to lose 20 pounds. But again, that's still pretty vague. So you need to say, I want to lose 20 pounds by X amount a day. And the reason why you do that is because if you say, I want to lose 20 pounds in 3 months, well, now you could use backwards thinking. Okay, well, 20 pounds in 3 months, how many pounds do I have to lose a month? And then you could actually break it down. Once you have an actual definite answer or definite number or definite time, then you could do backwards thinking and actually start planning. But if you say like, oh, I want to lose weight, or I want to save money, or I want to work on myself, those are all very vague. Your subconscious mind won't give you anything to look out for in order to attract things and look for certain opportunities that will help you achieve those goals. So if it comes to losing a physique goal, be specific. It comes to a financial goal, how much, when, all that stuff. If it comes to working on yourself, what area? Well, I freak out on people for the smallest thing, or I am always stressed about time. Whatever it is, think about certain area. And if you're having trouble trying to figure out what to set it in, think back in 22 in every area that or anytime you were unhappy or stressed out, think of what caused it and then try to improve on that area. That's the easiest way to figure out what area would improve your life. All right, now that we got that out of the way, I had to get some positive self-talk into you guys. I'm gonna jump into the actual workout. So I'm still gonna be doing my 6-day split, push-pull legs, but I have a couple things that I will be showing you guys in future videos about how I'm gonna break it down because I wanna keep it exciting. As of right now, I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. I'm usually working out by about 5:30, and then it's my 5:30, my strength workout session, whether it's the push-pull legs focused. And then right after that, I'm doing some type of cardio, whether it's walking at an incline or I'm actually going for a run. So right now I'm running 3 days a week. I started last week with 3 miles on Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday. So since today is a new week, I'm gonna try to increase that number by 10% every week. And that goes for you. If you're trying to work out for like 30 minutes just to get started, I would say increase it every week by 10%. So today I'm gonna be running 3.25 miles, and my goal is to basically get up to 5 miles a week, 3 times a week. I think it would be a good way to keep, obviously, the exciting part of my cardio up and get all the advantages of running and cardio and all that stuff. The other days, so I'm doing 3 days that I'm actually running cardio. The other 3 days are just steady state cardio at an incline. So I like to get a lot of work done while I'm doing that, homework, whatever, because on Monday I start my master's class, so I'm gonna be taking 2 courses this term, so it's gonna be rough. So what today focuses on, I'm gonna do push. Today is a push day, so it's gonna be focused on upper chest, shoulders, and then triceps. And I'll break it down for you guys and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Once I'm done with that, I am gonna jump into my 3-mile run, or 3.25 mile run today. And then today's workout also calls for some core exercises. First up, I'm doing incline bench, 12, 10, 10, 8 with a superset. So the first set is 12 reps, second set is 10 reps, 10 reps. The last set I'm gonna shoot for 8. And then as soon as I hit that 8, I'm gonna drop off the weight. Whatever I did the first set of 12, I'm gonna put that weight back on and do as many as I can. Here's one thing I am changing that I heard from a podcast that I was listening to. The number says 12, 10, 10, 8. That is the goal. However, if I get onto my second set of 10 and I get to 10 and it's super light, I'm going until failure. It's a waste of time if I don't go until failure, because now I'm really just going through the motions. I want to see growth this year, so that's kind of something I'm going to start implementing into my workouts. So first exercise, incline bench, basically 4 sets. Second exercise, I'm going to go into the shoulder part. So I'm going to do dumbbell shoulder press, 12, 10, 10, 8. Okay, same concept. That last set of 8, I'm going to do a drop set, as many reps as I can with the first weight that I did for 12 reps. Now, for the shoulder press, I am gonna be supersetting that with dumbbell side flies, or lateral flies, whatever you wanna call it. Now for the dumbbell side flies, I'm gonna do 4 sets of 15, superset with the dumbbell shoulder press. So I'll do shoulder press for 12 reps, immediately grab the weight, do side flies for 15 reps, and I'm going back and forth. Again, minute rest in between. Now the third exercise, I'm gonna be doing dumbbell incline bench. So again, this is like an incline focused chest workout. My other push day is gonna be focused on basically just flat bench, everything. So today's push workout is gonna be more focused towards like upper chest when it comes to the chest portion. For the dumbbell incline bench, I got 3 sets. I'm shooting from 12 to 15 reps for the first set, 10 to 12 reps for the second set, and then 8 to 10, 12 reps for the third set. Fourth exercise, back to shoulders. I'm going upright rows. I'm gonna do 4 sets. I'm gonna superset it with incline side flies, which you'll see what that looks like. Again, I just named it that. I don't know if that's what it's called. So I'm gonna do upright rows for 15, first set, second set 12, third set 12, fourth set 10. And then I'm supersetting that, like I said, with the incline side flies. And I'm doing, this one I'm gonna be more focusing on like the rear delts, and you'll see from the video, I'm gonna do 4 sets of 15. Fifth exercise, I got dumbbell flat bench, superset. Now the reason why I'm doing dumbbell flat bench is because obviously I only have so many incline benches I could do here because I don't have my machines with me. So this one I'm gonna do dumbbell flat bench. I'm gonna go 15, 12, 12, 10, and I'm gonna superset that with, you'll see incline push-ups for 15 reps. And now when I do the push-ups, I'm really just trying to focus on the squeeze. I'm not trying to rep them out as quick as I can. I'm just trying to feel that mind-muscle connection. So that is technically the chest and shoulder portion of the push workout. Now, moving on, my last exercise, so my 6th exercise of the workout is it's basically a tricep, a giant set, whatever you wanna call it, and it's gonna be all tricep focused. So for this one, I'm gonna start with narrow bench. For narrow bench, I'm doing 4 sets of 12. For kettlebell tricep extension, I'm doing 4 sets of 12. And then for rope press down, I'm gonna do 4 sets of 20, okay? Now again, I think I did this for 2 weeks already, and I absolutely love it because it gets a lot of blood pumping to your triceps, and it's super quick. So again, it's a superset. So I'm gonna go narrow bench, 12 reps, immediately into the kettlebell extension for 12 reps, and then I'm gonna go straight into the rope press down for 20 reps. And then I only take a minute rest in between. So you try it and you'll, trust me, your triceps will have a stupid pump. Also, comment below on what videos you guys would like to see. So I already pretty much planned out the first like quarter/half of the year when it comes to my YouTube content. However, I would like to hear back from you guys, because like when it comes to creating a video, obviously it's all geared towards what you guys want to see and hear. So let me know, like, do you guys like the actual, when I go through the workouts? Do you like when I do the whiteboard time? Do you like when it's more of a vlog thing? Do you like more of like a full day of eating? Do you like the mindset videos I do in my classroom? So comment below like what you guys would do. And some of you guys have been obviously giving me feedback of what videos you'd like to see, which I appreciate. But yeah, just comment below what kind of videos you would like to see throughout this year of 2023, or certain areas that you guys want me to cover. And I will do my best to make sure you get your content. But anyway, I'm already warmed up, pre-workout's kicked in. So let's go ahead and jump into the first push workout of 2023. It's gonna be brutal. push day is officially done. So now that the actual workout part is done, it is time to jump in and go do my 3 mile run. So the thing I'm liking about these new workouts that I've been doing for my new training split for 2023, they're nice, quick, and effective. So again, this is more of like a hypertrophy bodybuilding style push day. My other push day is gonna be more of like almost like a EMOM CrossFit / HIIT style push day, which I'm enjoying those too. But even this one, you saw the amount of reps I did, the amount of volume I did, the amount of exercises I did, everything. And that workout only took me 56 minutes. 56 minutes plus, you know, pretty much another 30 minutes. That's not bad for an hour-and-a-half workout. Every week, I could pretty much fit that in. So I'm gonna get bundled up because it's gonna be cold out there. I'm gonna go knock out this run. I hope you guys are starting off your New Year's building some momentum. I hope you're having a hot start, as I refer to it, not a cold start. In these next couple of weeks, I'm gonna really focus on, obviously, the content with you guys when it comes to my workouts, my training plan, everything I'm geared towards for 2023. But at the same time, I really wanna focus on mindset, because I've been realizing on social media and friends that I talk to and everything, a lot of people have goals, New Year's resolutions when it comes to the new year, and I'm already seeing it, and we're only 7 days into the new year. That negative self-talk is already sabotaging their 2023, and we're only 7 days in. So a lot of my videos, I'm going to try and drop some more mindset stuff, some of the stuff that I read in books, listen to podcasts. If you notice, as I'm working out now, I'm always listening to a podcast from someone, whether it be David Goggins, Cameron Haynes, Jocko. All those guys are pretty ridiculous when it comes to mindset. So if you could listen to them while you're working out, while you wake up early, while you're already stacking those wins, it's a great way to go out and attack the day. And everybody will think you're a psycho person because first thing you say to them is you're super excited and happy, and they're pretty much negative. That's what the average person is. And this channel is all about not being average. So if you guys enjoyed this video, found it informative, make sure you like it, share it with someone that's trying to get back into shape or looking for a new workout plan. And like I said, comment below with some of your goals that you guys are focusing on for 2023. I'll share my goals as we progress, because this is all about a community, about supporting each other, helping each other, and encouraging each other. That's really what the goal of this channel is to be a place where people could come, share their goals, share their beliefs, share what they're working on, and have it be a safe environment for them. Also comment below, like I said, what videos you would like to see for the coming year, whether it be mindset, nutrition, workout, whatever it may be. I'm up for suggestions, and obviously giving you guys the content that you guys like, since I greatly appreciate everyone who has subscribed and comments to the channel. I really enjoy connecting with all of you guys, hearing your goals, hearing your struggles, working on our personal goals as a team, as a community. So I'm gonna go knock out this run. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a great week. You guys already know the motto: stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, don't be average. Now go try this push workout.